Welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. My name is Horst Lüning, and I'm the master taster of Whisky.com. Today we taste the Auchentoshan Three Wood. It's a lowland whiskey. It's 3 times distilled. You can see the 3 stills in the label of Auchentoshan. It's quite an old one, 1823 established. But the older distilleries in the highlands before 1824, 1825 were illegal. But in the lowlands, whiskey distillation was legal. So this one is not of the very particular old. It was established 1823. So not quite 200 years old, the distillery. It looks beautiful. It's in the outskirts of Glasgow, in the northwest of Glasgow. And if you're going out the motorway, it's just beside the motorway, close to the Erskine Bridge. Auchentoshan typically is famous for its, in former times, for its 10-year-old single malt whiskey, and then around the year 2007, 2008, they changed to a 12-year-old. And this one, the Three Wood, carries no age statement, and it was put out on the market in 1998, 1999, probably. What means Three Wood? It was matured in different casks. In the beginning, in ex-bourbon cask, as mostly done, for around 10 years. And after that, they did a second maturation, about 2 years in Oloroso sherry casks, which gives the whiskey more fruitiness from the sherry grapes. And after that, they gave it 6 more months in Pedro Jimenez sherry casks, and those sherries are very, very sweet and dark and fruity. So this whiskey collects the aromas of 3 different casks and gives a lot of complexity to the whiskey. If you distill a whiskey 3 times, then the alcohols will be very light. So most of the more intense aromas will stay behind during the 3 distillations, and the alcohol will be very light and fruity. So this is a very special whiskey where the distillation character, the character of the distillery, is very, very light and smooth. And the maturation through the casks is very and extremely heavy. Yeah. More to say. How old will it be? I guess that we will have a 12 to 14 years old whiskey in this bottle. There might be some whiskies which are a little bit younger to give the whiskey a more robust foundation. Perhaps, I don't know. And perhaps there might be older whiskies in this bottle. And whenever people ask, how old is this whiskey? You don't know. There might be a cask in it which is only 3 years and a day. Might be. And those whiskies are produced according to aroma, not according to age. So one batch, there will be a young cask in it, and the next batch, there won't be a young cask in it. So things are changing. What is constant is the taste, or should be constant. There are always small variances in taste, and this is the good thing. So you can always have new experiences with existing bottles. Three Woods, rich fruits, chocolate and toasted hazelnut. Unmistakably Three Wood. Every single drop triple distilled. Here on the side there, the picture of the 3 stills. Auchentoshan stands alone. Born in 1823, we are Scotland's only remaining distillery to insist on triple distilling every drop. Yes, there are several other distilleries with triple distillation, but they do not distill every drop 3 times. Oh, they found a unique selling proposition. It is a tradition we are proud to uphold. Only triple distillation allows our smooth, complex flavors to develop as the spirit matures in fine oak casks. 3 casks, 1 remarkable whiskey. Here you see the different casks. The small ones are the ex-bourbon cask, and the bigger ones are the casks from Spain. Auchentoshan Three Wood first matures inside fine North American oak. These casks, which once held bourbon, develop citrus and vanilla notes from our unique triple distilled spirit. Next, Oloroso sherry casks bring out a perfectly rounded nuttiness. Finally, Pedro Gilmes sherry casks reveal incredible body-rich color and endlessly complex fruit. Yeah. Making it all worthwhile. To the eye, full golden bronze. I never heard from Auchentoshan that they do not color its whiskey. So, suggest there might be a little caramel in it to adjust for variances between batches. To the nose, black currant, brown sugar, orange and plum. To the tongue, hazelnut with cinnamon, lemon and butterscotch. Cinnamon is one of my favorite spices. To the end, fruity with long-lasting oaky sweetness. One last thing, people here say Auchentoshan. Translated from the Gaelic, it means corner of the field. There's a miniature out on the market. If you're lucky, you find it in your local shop. Sherry is all around here in the air. Oh. Sweetness and oakiness, both are there immediately. Fruitiness, raisins, sultanins. Syrup, maple syrup. And now the cinnamon comes up very strong, massively in the back. Cinnamon bark. Oh, wonderful. Brown sugar. There shall be oranges in it. I'm not able to taste them already. Perhaps they come up later, after the first sip. I got a lot in my mouth, and there are the hazelnuts. There are no real hazelnuts in it, so don't be afraid. It's only the aroma of hazelnut, where you have the imagination of hazelnut. Cinnamon, a little drier in your mouth. Fruits, complex, sweet syrup. Very long aftertaste, still on the mouth, and no bitterness. And this results in the very short, or a relatively short, maturation in those European oak casks from Spain. Those would deliver bitterness on the long run, but they are only used for a second maturation, for a finishing. So most of the oakiness come from the smoother American white oak. Oh, wonderful. single malt whiskey. It has only 40% ABV, I think. No, it's 43. It's 43. I just wanted to say it's quite strong for 40% ABV. No, it's 43. So there's a little bit more power in this whiskey. Wonderful. Perhaps a few oranges. If you would like to start with a lowland whiskey and you're happy with your Highland whiskies, then start with this one. It will show you how intense and full-bodied a lowland whiskey can be. Thank you for watching. There's more to come. Stay tuned with Whisky.com, and if you like this video, give me your thumbs up.